is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be taken from you. I never see what has been done, I only see what remains to be done. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live. The trouble is, you think you have time. Your work is to discover your work and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it, or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way, and not starting. Better than 1,000 hollow words, is one word that brings peace. There has to be evil so that good can prove its purity above it. To conquer oneself is a greater task than conquering others. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. Never fear what will become of you. Depend on no one. Only the moment you reject all help are you freed. The root of suffering is attachment. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Those who have failed to work toward the truth have missed the purpose of living. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain? We are shaped by our thoughts, we become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, worry about the future, or anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. If the problem can be solved, why worry? If the problem cannot be solved, worrying will do you no good. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but is he peaceful, loving and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. There isn't enough darkness in all the world to snuff out the light of one little candle. Imagine that every person in the world is enlightened but you. They are all your teachers, each doing just the right things to help you. If you are facing in the right direction, all you need to do is keep on walking. An idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Happiness does not depend on what you have or who you are. It solely relies on what you think. True love is born from understanding. To live a pure unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. Give, even if you only have a little. Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. The greatest gift is to give people your enlightenment, to share it. It has to be the greatest. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. Long is the night to him who is awake, long is a mile to him who is tired, long is life to the foolish who do not know the true law. Every experience, no matter how bad it seems, holds within it a blessing of some kind. The goal is to find it. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. Being deeply learned and skilled, being well trained and using well-spoken words, this is good luck. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful. He is able who thinks he is able. Neither fire nor wind, birth nor death can erase our good deeds,